soon as they come down, the million costs. Whatever. Let me explain to the new TIs out there. So it's February 15th again, 2023. So when you first make your channel, you might not have anybody, on your channel talking to you. It may take a while. Mine took about 6 months to have people talk to me. And, slowly but surely, people aren't talking. I don't know if it's just my page or whatnot, but a lot of trolls are coming on. AKA perps. They have no channels. They have a channel, but there's no picture and no videos, no content at all. And they come and spread shit on your page, rumors about you, and call you a perp and a stalker, gaslight. They love to gaslight us. So they are getting paid to do it, And I don't know, I guess they got fired from their last job or something, and they're like, oh, whose page should I go on, and, they don't know us. They don't know who the fuck we are. I don't know who you are either. So, I guess I really am going to have to make every video private, or the whole page private, because it's, ridiculous. I always get gaslit from every fucking person in the world. All the real TIs out there have gotten monitored on their channel. And they got their channel either taken down all the way, or some videos got taken down, or, you know what I mean? They're not allowed to post anything. They're not allowed to talk to anybody. That's ridiculous. Come on now. For speaking truth, are you kidding? It doesn't make any sense. And yes, that was a gang stalker the other day, wearing black and red all over, from head to toe. Just because he didn't do anything doesn't mean anything. He came in, sat right next to me, put his sunglasses on. He was observing me, so he could tell his handler he saw me. What don't you get? Maybe you should go out and come here and stalk me in person. Why don't you do that? I'll fucking videotape you too. Who the fuck do you think you are? You're on my channel. You subscribe to me just to gaslight me and call me names. Are you kidding me? Who the hell do you think you are? I'm not tolerating this shit in real life or online, okay? I don't fucking care. I got enough fucking problems. Now I gotta deal with you trolls online. Are you kidding? It's exhausting. You are fucking exhausting. And you want me to be tired, so I don't post anything. That's what you're looking for. You're looking for this stuff. I know a perp when I see one. He walked by, looked at me, walked away, and came back around again, and stood right in my vision where I could see him. Then he started texting the handler because he wanted something to eat at Dunkin' Donuts. He knows they can't afford anything without their handler for some reason. They can't buy nothing on their own. So they're mad at me because I can't afford it. You know how many years it took to be able to leave the house without getting stalked by John in particular? He was stalking me every fucking day. Every time I went on the train for a job interview, stalked me. To follow me, to see where I was going, and then he would call them and tell them not to hire me. I'm pretty sure he did that. exploded from glass fireworks. What the heck? I'm pretty sure you know it's supposed to be doing that. Fireworks are illegal, I think. What the hell? Oh, anyways. So I'm going to block every patrol on my channel and report you for harassment because you are harassing me. You're getting paid for it. I don't really know who sent you, but it's really, really suspicious that you just found me like that. Every single one of you. Like, you knew what my channel's name was. I mean, yeah, it's a public channel, but no, not that many people know about it. So obviously somebody that was already harassing me online, see, told you to do it. Probably starts with an N, ends with an A, or the other one. And that's what I think of trolls and perps. I hope you smelled my breath too just now. You wankers. So I don't know if there's traffic at the corner right now. Honking the horn. Oh, that was just noise harassment. It could have been either one. I bet you the fireworks are noise harassment. It's about 10 o'clock at night. So you're not supposed to make noise at 10 o'clock at night. Between the hours, I think, of 10 in the morning to 10 o'clock at night, you're not supposed to do any of that kind of stuff. Listen, I'd rather it be fireworks than gunshots because that happened here a couple weeks ago. All those helicopters in the neighborhood, somebody got shot. Somebody took a gun out and started shooting. Not too far from here. I don't think it was right near me where John lives. I think it was a couple avenues down because they were going way past the park over here. I can't wait to get my coffee and go to that park in the spring. Oh yeah, Saturday. That's right. On a Saturday afternoon. Because you know that bitch won't leave his house. He goes to work and goes home. He doesn't go anywhere else. They probably give him work to do at home too. And you know he don't have fun ever. Like, he used to go out and have fun, but now he just harasses other people too, not just me. He does it to everybody. Whoever he doesn't like, he just has beef with everybody, so. Oh, we were friends who used to tell me, oh, I wish these people would die. I hate them all. You don't have an attitude like that. What is that gonna get you? Now you became a stalker because, you know, you hate people. I've always said I hate people now too because of that. Because of getting gang stalked. I don't hate people, I hate demons that are in them. But like I said, they chose this lifestyle. They chose the wrong side of spiritual warfare. And I said, if you don't treat me like a human being, you're gonna get everything that you're doing to me behind closed doors, tenfold in Jesus Christ's name, right back at you. Exactly what should happen. What should have happened from the start. We need to start fighting, Christians. I'm not kidding. We need to start fighting. Fight them back in the spiritual. You know, they got all this witchcraft against us. No, that's not happening anymore. I'm tired of it. You gotta stop letting them give it away with things. What are you texting? He did the cough, the perp cough, the handle cough, I mean. So it could be a handle and a perp. Why wouldn't he be sleeping right now, that young guy? He should be sleeping, getting ready for that work. I mean, he can say the same for me too, but I'm home. And I try to go out every day in the neighborhood, at least. Let's see if he's gonna do any perp shit. Notice how I started talking about getting back at the witches and warlocks for doing shit to us, and then everybody came out. My neighbor came out, the guy across the street over there, like honking on the horn. Shove the horns up your ass. I'm tired of this shit, I really am. I don't know about you guys, you real CIs out there. I guess some of you are. You know, some people do get angry at, you know, perps and everything. And it's understandable. I mean, they are trying to kill us with a heart attack or whatever. They're trying to make us have a brain aneurysm from going insane. That's what they want. They want the insane people out into the world and put us in there, in insane asylums. I'm sure they're still there, those places. They want us to go there. Oh, look at that. There's the homeless guy. Uh-huh. You don't know where I live, my ass. Yeah. Gotcha. I was wondering why I haven't seen him with Duncan. Doesn't... He talks to himself, points out the window, laughs. Talks about me behind under his breath. He knows my name. He already knew my name anyway before he even started stalking. He's John's best friend. He gets weed from his friend John. He walks in. He doesn't smell like weed when he walks in. But you can see it. You see that he's all, you know, whacked out. And I showed you he was coming to my house. I came back from Duncan and I was sitting out here and he was coming up the block. So he knows where I live. John told him where I live, so I saw him coming from John's block, so I know where he lives. That's probably at the group home. I know I heard somebody that used to live here, he said there was a group home for, you know, like schizophrenics and whatever. They're all living in the same home together, so, and somebody's watching them. And that's why they don't like me. They tried to do that to me because they don't like me. These people, they think to themselves, if they can't have peace, neither should we. Like, we're not allowed to have peaceful thoughts. We're not allowed to have peaceful, you know, days, you know, good days, whatever. And that's another reason why they stalk us too. Because remember, they don't have to know us or know somebody that knows us to tell them to stalk us. They can just stalk us because they don't like us. They just look at us and just like, I hate you, you know. Like, get the fuck out of here. Get a life. They're projecting their hatred of themselves onto us. And they want us to hate ourselves. It eats away at their soul and they want us just to receive it. I'm not doing that. Remember, when God calls you, you have to say yes. That is the right thing to do. And you're going to keep trying till the day you die to repent of any sin you ever did. You right any wrong you ever did to anybody. If you were a gang stalker and you're not anymore, that's the start. But you will get gang stalked for being an ex-gang stalker. That's what happens. You know, a lot of people had that kind of testimony where they used to follow people for a living. And, we're on a government watch list for even talking about this stuff for some reason. But it's got to be people we used to know, you know? And I'm kind of glad I didn't get married because I probably would have married a perp. I mean, if I'm going to be honest, a lot of men don't like me. I noticed a lot of perps of men. They hate me. They look at me with such hatred. That's why they do a little booty dance at me. They probably want me to call them names. You know what I mean? You know what kind of names I'm talking about. No, I'm not going to do it. First of all, whoever you're into is none of my business. But they need to make me their business. You know what I mean? They need to see everything I'm doing, where I'm going, what time I'll be there. They have to do it. It's like it's ingrained in them or something. Like, you know what I mean? Like I said, they follow what demons are telling them to do. They do rituals. A demon jumps in their body. So like right now, I feel good, right? So I put on like a prayer in the morning, a prayer video. Any kind of prayer video. It could be an hour-long video. I can just put it on and just leave it on and make it loud. That drives out the demons. If there's a demon in my house, it'll drive it out. And I noticed I have one video in particular on breaking a generational curse because something happened in my life where I know it's generational. There was all signs and symptoms, you know what I mean? So I have a lot of prayer videos like that, but that one in particular, I had it on, not even just my phone, I had it on the computer. The computer's louder than the phone. And I put it on, and I went to go do something, and I noticed the lights started flickering in my house, in every room I went into. So yeah, they're there. It's not a ghost doing that, it's the demon. There's demons that watch our every move. Oh, look, there is. Anyway. That's creepy. That's not even him. It's the same jacket, though. So maybe he knows him. And they have the same jacket. Like, they share it. Perps do that, too, you know. Perps wear the jacket one day, and then the next perp wears the jacket the next day. Demons are, like, making me not say it. Because that's the same jacket that the guy wears at the Dunkin'. And he hasn't been in there in a while. A few days I've been here. I've been there almost every day. He hasn't been. It was too crowded anyway. When I go in, I bring the crowd, baby. Thank God. I noticed I get less perps going when it's crowded. That's why there was nobody sitting there. And that guy walked in. I'm trying to show the new TIs out there. That's a perp. I don't care what the trolls say that they think I'm the stalker. I don't care. Think whatever the hell you want. But they wear those two colors in particular all throughout, from head to toe. First to trigger you to get scared. Then they come sit next to you so you panic. But even if they're just eating or drinking, they're on their phone, watching video, whatever they're doing, they keep seeing you, they keep looking at you through their peripheral vision. They're scanning you, and then they're texting the handler saying he or she is drinking coffee, he or she is eating a sandwich, you know what I mean? Like, though they're looking on their phone, they're watching prayer videos, they hate those. I had that guy who was talking to himself. One day I had a video, and I was playing Breaking the Curse of Jezebel. And that's the Jezebel spirit. When you see somebody just laughing like that for no reason, that's Jezebel. I kicked her out of my house I noticed I kicked her out of my apartment, so she went through every other family member, and they don't know. They say stuff to me, and I'm like, and then you see their face gets distorted. That's Jezebel. So I kicked her out of my apartment, but she still watches me. Because every once in a while, I hear something, like, in my apartment. I'm like, that has to be her. So I keep driving her out. I don't know how she keeps getting back in, because, I feel so good when she's not there. Like, the one prayer I had, it had all the tactics that she would do, when she was still alive. And how she jumps into people to screw with you and, drains your energy when you talk to people. That's her. So all these details about her and how she acts, as soon as that happened, the freaking lights started flickering. And then I heard something in the apartment, and then I made the video louder. And then I prayed again before I left the house for protection. And then he shows up and starts talking to himself. So I put on the same prayer. And after a while, he got louder and louder and louder because he was getting pissed off. That's a demon. He's demon possessed. The demons don't like it when you pray. That's what I'm trying to tell you. They start getting fidgety, they start going crazy, and start getting louder. Like, fuck this man. That's all he ever did. That's all he did during the whole prayer. I'm like, shut the fuck up, demon, and get the hell out. How about that? I wish we had deliverance ministries in this town. He needs it bad. I mean, I need it too, because they keep putting these demons on me to watch me. So, but he needs it more than me, because look at the demon looking at me through the window. The fuck you looking at, Jezebel? Go away, demon. In Jesus Christ's name, you will leave me alone. Go back in your house, spirit of Jezebel. In between the curtains, the old lady that lives there staring. She's peeking her head through. Yeah, I see you too. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing. Why don't you come down and say something? I dare you. Say somebody else is saying it. I noticed her peeking at me a couple times. Witches peek at you through the window like that. You can't see because it's so dark down here, but I saw the curtain move. So I saw it. The curtain moved and I saw her head looking through. They do it too next door to them. Next door. She's still in there. She's still at the window. Mind your damn business. You see what I mean? When I go anywhere, I mind my own business. I don't start with anybody. I keep to myself, but I watch people. I want to see, if they're going to do something, because, you always have to be aware of your surroundings. Because everybody's nuts nowadays, so. But that's what I do. Like, I watch. I don't stare like that. I don't stick my head out the window and fucking stare at me. She's staring at me because I'm the only one here. Every time I want to be alone and talk out here, everybody has to come out. Everybody in the neighborhood has to drive by to see what I'm doing. What am I doing? They all know I'm just sitting here. They want to be on camera, that's fine with me. I will make them famous. You see what I mean though? Like, she's still at the window. I see her head moving. When they do that, that's witchcraft. So I want to counteract that witchcraft that she's trying to do to me. In Jesus Christ's name, it should get it tenfold back on her. In Jesus Christ's name, we pray. So even if she's going to keep staring at me the whole fucking time, she better get what's coming to her. I can't keep tolerating these witches. I can't. I just cannot do it. I literally had a dream last night, right before I woke up, actually. I was in the kitchen, and it was springtime, and so I had my backyard door open. And there's two doors. So one door had open to get the sunlight in, and the other one always sits closed. It was clear, you could kind of see through it. They have blinds on that door on their side, so I can't see through them. Thank God. But when he was living down there, he always had them open just a little tiny bit. And his door's off to the side, so it's right across from my bedroom door, my window, I mean. So I would see him in his boxer shorts. I was like, "You still have a thing for me, you witch?" You witch's son. He did. He told her he liked me. She made her bread. That was witchcraft. When they give you bread like that on your windowsill. And I saw her do it too. She wasn't slick about it. She was trying to be. It didn't really work. So between the first time she did it and before he got married, I would kind of see it. Like I would close my blind and I would see their blinds a little bit open. And I would see him on the couch, and all I would see was boxer shorts and no shirt. And I'm like, ugh. You know, just because I'm single don't mean I'm desperate. I don't want her as my mother-in-law. You nuts? You could train the wife now. You could train her too. They already told her not to talk to us, so screw them all. They want to be like that, let them. Anyways. Oh, she's really still staring out the window. Alright. I guess we're going to just let her stare. You see the blinds are open a little bit, right? That's what she used to do next door. She always had the blind open like that a little bit and just stared like a zombie. That's witchcraft. They're doing witchcraft with their eyes. I'm gonna write it down. One day when I have a moment, I'll write all that stuff down. There's a lot of different videos about it, you know. And there's a lot of people that came out of that and went to Christ and stopped altogether, that witchcraft. So they told how they did stuff. And just last year sometime, I don't know when it was. I think it was during fall, when fall happened, autumn. I don't know, I got this thing online. You know, when you go to Google, there was an ad right next to it about how to do witchcraft. And I had all the pictures, like all the stuff they would use for it. And I'm like, are you kidding? Anyway, that's when I knew they were just out now. They weren't hiding nothing. First of all, they take crystals and use those for that. But that's not what God made those to be. God made those so we could, you know, like them. And they make jewelry out of that stuff too, so. I have crystals too, don't mean I'm a witch. Automatically, that's what it is too. People think I am, but I'm not. First of all, I don't have any sage bundles. I don't have candles at all. I don't want any candles in my house. You know why? Because it can burn the house down. Because even if you blow the candle out, it could still reignite. Some of those candles, you know, they're faulty. So I'm not going to trust them in my house. Anyways. Yeah, they have the crystals and they put them on the table. Dried flowers, all this other stuff. But they put it in a circle, like, on their table. All together. And they line up their crystals together. And they're like, they do a manifestation. And I was like, what is this crap? Like, why are they all of a sudden coming out and teaching this to people? They're trying to teach the younger generation how to do that stuff. Anything to get away from God. You know what I mean? Anything to... He's not really pissed off because they don't know what they're doing. They're trying to make everybody not like God, you know? You know, Satan's trying to steal everybody's soul, so just don't let him. You know, towards the end when he comes back, everybody's really gonna feel his wrath. He's not playing with anybody now. Now is the time that he's going to start giving everybody karma. That's why it's our time to start giving karma to people that do bad to us. Especially if you're like me, you know, people gang stalking you. And these witches always do like little potions and stuff before they leave the house. But that's not gonna work anymore for them. They don't think that's true. It's true. The more witchcraft they do, especially before they leave the house, try to protect themselves. What are you protecting yourselves from? You don't have any protections. I don't know what you're talking about. Satan does not protect you. He steals from you. He steals your joy. He steals your energy. He steals peace of mind. He makes you go crazy. That's why the perps worship him. You understand? Perps are devil worshippers. They're Satanists. They don't think they're worshiping the devil either. They're stupid. That's how dumb they are. Who else would they be worshiping if they're not worshiping the devil? Come on now. Talk about them. They just give up their minds for fame and fortune and money, greed. Just all kinds of nasty, disgusting sexual things. Ugh, so gross. Ugh. I seen this video online. Now, I know some people from Africa. They were my pen pals, so you know we keep in touch still, and they know all about that stuff. So what happens is they show stuff to other people to warn them, because the people I know, they're church-going folks. They go to church, they would pray, and you know they're pretty successful people because they knew not to give up on God. You know, they put everything on God, ask Him for everything. It's from the start. You know, they come from those families. Half of them come from families that love Christ. The other half comes from families that do witchcraft. So in the video, a guy wanted money. Instead of working for it, like I actually do have a job. I sell stuff online. I'm not gonna tell you where, because I don't want you doing witchcraft on it. I'm gonna bless it as much as I can. I bless every sale that comes through, that it goes successfully. In Jesus Christ's name. There you go. Anyway. So I guess he didn't want to do it that way. He went to a witch doctor. He ate his own poop. He dipped poop in bread. He dipped bread in poop. See, the devil's trying to stop me from saying it. On the ground, which I'm sure he pooped on the ground instead of in a toilet like you're supposed to, or in our house, whatever they got there. He dipped his bread in it and ate it. While somebody recorded it. That's a humiliation ritual too. That's like some sort of voodoo. I don't know what kind. There's like so many different voodoos, stuff like that. So. And there was a couple getting married, and everybody was dancing joyfully around them and blessing them with money and all that kind of stuff, like success and happiness. So they do like like the dance that God did in the Bible during those days. It's in there. It's in the Bible. What are you doing? Why are you stopping? Anyway, I don't like that. I don't like when anybody comes around like that and just like slowly but surely is creeping up like that as I'm talking about these real things. It's suspicious to me. Anyway, so one lady was so mad. Like, you saw her face. She was so pissed off that they were getting married. And she sneakily went up to the wife and rubbed her stomach. But like, you know when you're wiping your hand on a napkin or something like that? She was so pissed off that she was marrying this guy. Maybe this woman wanted him for herself, and he wound up marrying this wife, and then they couldn't have kids for like 2 years. Usually they're very fertile over there because God had blessed them to be fertile. the actual people that worship Christ. Because they worship way better than we can. You know? Well, I tell you, I get attacked by witches and warlocks, demons, whatever the fuck you want to call them. So I must be doing something right. Oh, I fight them every day, tooth and nail. I'll fight them to the day I die. I will worship Christ to the day I die too. When they get ready to behead me at the end, and they ask me who my God is, I'm gonna say Jesus Christ. That's why you honk that horn when I say that. I don't mind that at all. Because that's a demon somewhere. You're pissed off that I'm telling the truth. Oh well. I'm not going down without a fight. They're not taking my mind from me. Just because they did it to a lot of people in my family. Mostly the men. That's another reason why I'm glad I'm not married. Because I don't want them taking my husband away too. I need him to be strong if he's out there and we actually get together. Which would be a miracle. Because, they corrupt everybody, the demons. So, whatever. If I have to protect whoever I was supposed to be with, if I gotta protect them from being overtaken by demons by not being with them, then so be it. I would like to be with whoever I was supposed to be. God has a plan for everybody. And these witches and warlocks get in the way, unfortunately. I'm sure I was supposed to be married by now. I'm sure I was supposed to have children by now. I know I was supposed to be very successful by now. They took everything from me. And that's why I fight them every day. Because once I saw, the talks from Stephen Darby, you ever watch him? He said so much stuff that I'm like, wow, that's so true. Like everything that happened in my life, he's like, you got a witch near you. Because he used to be in that club right there. He used to run around, do bad stuff. And then God called him one day. I said, you better stop that crap. And he turned his life around. And that's the only reason he was able to be married and have children. Because God shaped him to be that way. So he was telling everything. So all the symptoms I've been going through for years, that's what that is. That's witchcraft. Gang stalking is a form of witchcraft. The devil came up with it because he sends his demons to watch over every family for generations. You understand? There's witches in every family. From generations ago, every part of the world has some form of witchcraft and paganism. And what they do, when they, back then, did it, it was way more intense. And they always curse, like somebody that could be really good at something, like somebody that could change the world. Or somebody that has a lot of potential to do something great in this world. And there's a lot of people, they don't know. They don't believe in it or whatever. So they don't know that's what's going on. And then all of a sudden everybody else becomes successful. And then sometimes the scapegoat is not, because we shine so bright that it pisses everybody off. And they have to snuff out our light. So, and then you gotta struggle to get back to where you're supposed to be. It's an uphill battle. And I've never been more ready for anything in my life.